All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Baso. This is D, and this is Adrian. This is a stretch video. I know we haven't did a lot of stretch videos, but we're gonna start doing more, a lot of mobility. So we're gonna stretch out your hip flexors and your quads. We're doing two different variations, so depending on your level of mobility, doing it on one is easier. Doing it on the floor against the wall is a little bit more difficult. So do whatever more comfortable. And if you're not sure, always leave me a comment or send me a video on my Instagram and say, hey, does this look right? And when I get a chance, I'll look at it and respond back to you. So we're going to do a static into a dynamic stretch. Before you do any of these exercises, make sure you get a clearance through your doctor, making sure it's okay. The way Adrian's going to do it, she's going to place her foot flat against the wall and her knee as close to the wall as possible. As you see, we got a mat. The reason we do the mat, I'm always big on safety. So if you got a little bit of bum knee or just a little bit of irritation, then the mat just helps to give a little cushion. So the ultimate goal is to fix that if you do have a little bit of issues with your knee. So just continue to follow and we will fix all those little impingements that you have. So functional training, mobility, stability training, will eventually put every video possible. So when people are searching for, hey, how to fix this, you can go on YouTube and look at it. Now, keep in mind, there's no one particular thing that fixes anything. So it's a combination of getting some mobility, some strength training, far as depending on your impingements. So you got to make sure you get all those in. So no one thing gonna fix it. Stretching is just temporary. The permanent fix is strength training with the mobility. So keep that in mind. All right, ready, ladies? In 3, 2, 1. All right, lean back. Put your knee a little closer to the wall. Hold it for 30. So the key to this, Adrian wants to get her knee close to the wall as possible, and she wants to straighten her body and try to get, ultimately, she wants her body to get all the way to the wall. That's the ultimate goal. So they're going to hold it for 30. These is just doing the modified version here. You want a little bit more tension. Make sure that knee is pushed down and try to bring that knee back as far as possible. All right, give me 15 dynamics. So all the dynamics is they just going to go back. Try to get a little bit more stretch within the hip flexors and the quads. So once they finish that, they're going to go straight into the forward lunge, same position, and they're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Try to keep your feet flat as far as your feet positioning. Bring it in a little bit, not at a 90 degree, about a 15 to 20 degree angle, and then lunge forward as far as possible. Ready, ladies? Go forward. Lean into it, hold it for 30. And it's okay to put your arms into your knees and push down so you can get that weight. So you're mimicking like if you're using, kettlebells or dumbbells. Use your body weight for weight. Y'all gonna hold it for 30, and then y'all gonna give me 15 dynamics. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 15. So just go forward, 1, 2, 3. Give me 15. So we actually did, those were two different variations, but we just did them back to back instead of alternating. So when we go to the other leg, we'll do the same thing. We'll do lean back and then lean forward. So we'll do two different variations back to back. All right, ladies, other leg. Hold it for 30.
Oh no. My brain has to think about it.
Falling asleep. Yeah.
My foot's cramping.
You need to stretch that foot more. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. See? It's always something to work on. Feet mobility is important too. We'll do a video on that one too. What's your feet? So as there's always something to work on, always something to scratch. You can never get bored because there's always something to work on. Everybody always got, even myself, always got something to work on. That's what makes it challenging and fun. All right, ladies, 15, because there's always something to work on. One thing about imbalances that depending on your occupation, it's all, even though you may correct one thing, something else may end up being offset. So it's like a continuous cycle. So you want to continue to always work on it. Just because you think you got it down. All right, ladies, forward. As far as possible, hold it for 30. Just because you got one thing down, or you think, oh, okay, I don't need to do it anymore. All these movements, they just keep you from getting all those issues as you get older. It's when you have knee problems, back problems, it's not age or because, oh, I'm doing too much of this. It's because of lack of mobility, lack of stretching, lack of strength training in those certain areas that a lot of people neglect. So always stay on top of your stretches and mobility and strength training. All right, ladies, 15 forward. All right. So the last variation we're going to do, D, you're going to switch sides. You're going to sit on the mat. And Adrian, you're going to stand up. You're going to stand next to me. So you're going to do, now we're going to stretch the hip flexors by itself. So Adrian is going to do the standing version. And she can use the wall for support if she needs to. If you want to challenge your core a little bit more, step off the wall. But she's going to hold it for 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is up, reason I'm having her do, she struggled with this one. So look, hold it for 30, and then you're going to do extension 1. See how high up? 2, 3. So she's going to do that. D is going to actually just lift her leg, lean forward. The more you lean forward, the harder it is. So if you're scooting off the wall, of course, you're going to be able to lift your leg higher. So the goal to this is to really work your hip flexors. So Adrian, you over here. I'm next to D. Try not to lean. Come off the wall, D. We'll do left leg first. Ready? 3, 2, 1, up. Yeah, they got to hold it for 30 seconds. So if you want to add weight, you can to it. Or you can add a resistant band. You can put a resistant band right here where her ankles and brace it to some weights and then make it a little bit more challenging. So once you get this down packed, then you can add weights to your dynamics too, or to your static hold. All right, ladies, 15. See, Adrian's not getting it all the way up. She's struggling. Keep going, ladies. All right, let's do the other leg. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Let's go up. Hold it. See, she struggles. Everybody struggles. You gonna be able to do it straight? Hard, ain't it, D?
It is hard.
You lean forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 15. Still gotta straighten it out. Get a little higher. So these are 3 mobility drills, static into a dynamic for your quads and your hip flexors. The one Adrian doing is a little bit more advanced. As you can see, when she does the extension, it's not all the way up into a 90-degree. So you want to do different variations. You don't want to do the same thing because you're actually engaging a little bit different muscles sometimes, your secondary muscles. So it's good to do different variations. Just don't stick to one. And one gets boring after a while. So we showed you the one we just got through finishing doing. We showed you 2 different variations. You can do it standing up or sitting down. Both. There's a lot of different variations. You can even do it sitting. As long as you're doing them, that's what's going to help you improve your livelihood. So all these exercises, it's never too early, it's never too late to do all of them, because as you get older, to me, the most important thing as you get older is not how much money you have, how much friends, how aesthetically you look. What's more important is that you have your independence. And what I mean by that, as you get older, you don't want to go to a living assistance. You don't want to go to a nursing home. How do you prevent that? Work out, functional workouts. Functional workouts has many different benefits, not just range of motion, your mobility, but also mentally. Both these ladies been with me. Adrian been with me for a couple years. D, you almost hit a year, ain't you? Yep. So both ladies came to me with different impingements, and they're grateful that they're not in pain anymore. So if you're tired of being in pain, start moving that body. And if you have questions, anything, feel free to leave a comment. Start somewhere. Even if you can't do it exactly how these ladies do it, hey, do the best you can, and it'll keep working. And if you're not sure you're doing it right, again, record a video, send it to my Instagram, Baso Shelton, and I'll respond. One of the ladies responded a couple of days ago to my Instagram because I didn't respond to YouTube fast enough. So it's okay. I'll still get to you. So just leave me a comment, shoot me a video, let me look at it, and I'll critique it. So if you have any questions, let me know. And again, thank you, ladies, for this evening. And we'll do more videos coming up. So, okay. Thank y'all.